Okay, YouTube, so I'm back with another video. So what I want to talk about today are some products that I have been using for years or on and off for years. I have what is called the Virgin Hair Fertilizer. Um, it's like a cream, or it's less of a cream consistency and mostly like a grease, like a hair grease consistency. It has petroleum jelly, so it has that feel of like thickness, heaviness, and weight. And I also have the Roots Naturelle Virgin Hair Fertilizer Oil. Now, these two products are made by separate companies. They have nothing to do with one another, but they are very similar, and I'll tell you those similarities. So, the first product that I'm going to talk about is the Virgin Hair Fertilizer Conditioning Cream. I chose to start using this years back. I think maybe about 2 years ago, I had made the decision to purchase this hair conditioning cream because a lot of people were saying they were getting great results in hair growth and retaining of thickness and creating thickness in the hair and great conditioning and all of those great benefits. I did my research, of course, watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos about it, read reviews about it, and there was this whole big controversy about the virgin hair fertilizer and the Virgo hair fertilizer, and there's one fake and it's one real, and it's one company causing people's hair to fall out and things like that, and people were scared to buy the virgin hair fertilizer, people were scared to buy the Virgo hair fertilizer because they didn't know. But yeah, so I skipped over all of that. I didn't have the whole I'm scared situation because I just purchased the virgin hair fertilizer straight from the company in Nigeria. So I knew I was getting the right thing. And it comes to find out that virgin hair fertilizer and Virgo hair fertilizer are made by the same company. They just changed the name for the American consumer versus their Nigerian consumer and things like that, is what I found out recently. But the reason that this did not work out for me, virgin hair fertilizer did not work out for me because it is too heavy on my scalp for my hair. So what was recommended and what a lot of customers were doing with this was sectioning their hair in sections and going through with the comb in some parts and things and rubbing it into their hair, so all over, like greasing their hair. That term is widely known amongst the like African American, Black, African community of greasing your hair, greasing your scalp. You know what that means. For people who doesn't know what that means, that usually means parting your hair in sections, and with the skin exposed on your scalp, you put a cream, a grease, or whatever that you have, like a grease that turns into oil. You just pretty much expose your scalp so that the product will be directly on the scalp versus the hair strands. Now, some people, when they grease their hair, they expose the scalp, grease the scalp, and also grease the hair. But not a lot of people can do that. Like people like me, who are tender-headed, and heaviness of products give me actual headaches and scalp pain. So I can't really have heavy greases on my hair. Like growing up, I had a lot of different greases, like maybe Blue Magic and stuff like that, that is a thick consistency when it's in its jar, but when the heat from the body mixes with the grease itself, it kind of melts a bit and loosens up in texture and in heaviness. And so I never really truly had headaches or head pain, scalp pain from when I used to get my hair greased as a child. But as an adult, I just truly learned that my hair can't take heavy products. And so this product gave me headaches. Not because of the formulation, not because it's a fake, not because anything, but besides the fact that I have a sensitive scalp and my scalp cannot take the heaviness. Now, what I did like about the product was some of the ingredients, like the herbal extracts, the linoleum, I heard is really good moisturizer for the hair, the peppermint oil, and things like that were great on my scalp because not only was it moisturized, but it also had a tingling sensation, which stimulated my hair follicles, and blood flow to the hair follicles, nourishing them and creating stimulated hair growth. And so I did like that about this product. But there are other products out there in the market that also stimulate hair growth without the heaviness. And so that's where the virgin hair fertilizer oil comes into play. Now, again, this is not in any way linked to the virgin hair fertilizer conditioning cream or grease from Nigeria. I believe this is an American product. The Roots Naturelle, I got it from a beauty supply store, so I didn't have to order this online. I didn't have to order this from a direct manufacturer of the product, but I got this from a local beauty supply store in Nevada. So what I liked about this product was that it is an oil. So I do well with oils. As my subscribers will know, I like light oils. Light oils as in coconut oil because it's very light on the hair. I can do grapeseed oil because it's not too heavy. I also like sunflower and safflower oil because they're pretty light as well. And so that was the main thing that drew my eye to this product, is that it's an oil and not a grease, not a cream or a butter or anything like that, because that could potentially give me headaches. And so also on it, it says that it's a hair rejuvenator. It for the roots and scalp, it's a treatment. And it also states here that it helps prevent breakage and dry scalp, promotes rapid hair growth, and alleviates dandruff. I don't really have dandruff problems. Some people in my family do. But I do have itchy and dry scalp, very mildly. It's not terrible to the fact that I get flakes and things like that in my hair. Usually it doesn't come to that if I am washing my hair regularly. And what I mean by regularly is washing with a sulfate-free shampoo 1 week, then the next week co-washing, then the next week washing the hair again, and then the next week following is a co-wash. So that's how I do. I do 2 co-washes in a month and 2 shampoo washes in a month. And that's how I keep my hair clean and moisturized and my scalp free of flakes or product buildup, because I can't do the product buildup thing. If I get product buildup, I get headaches and my scalp gets tender and sore and things like that. I have to wash my hair in some form or fashion every week, especially if I'm laying on heavy products, which I usually don't do. But if I'm laying on products like every other day, I definitely need my hair washed weekly. So the ingredients in this is olive oil, jojoba oil, castor seed oil, herbal extract, peppermint oil, rosemary oil, chamomile extract, and a few other products that some of them I can't pronounce, and others I have no idea what they are. And it has menthol and fragrance, vitamin H, and panthenol, which is provitamin B5, citrus extract. Okay, well I know these. Actually, I do know these ingredients. I just didn't know their scientific name, but it has in parentheses their most common names. Like there's some crazy biotinol tripeptide 1, which is vitamin H. So there you go. So it has really good hair healthy oils in here. And I went through 2 of these in a 2-year span. So I bought one, was running low on that one, and by the year's end, this one was done. So I still have more of the other one. I just don't have it right here with me. It's somewhere in my room. I don't know. But I got this one from my bathroom, the empty one. So 2 of these in a 2-year span. So 1 a year will get you, this 1 bottle will get you through a year. And what you can do with this that you can't do with this, I mean you can try, but it'd be very difficult, is unlike with this, I don't have to take a comb and prepare rows of, exposed scalp. Like I don't have to section my hair off to use this, unlike you have to section your hair off to use this correctly in an effective way. But with this, it has a dropper, which I love about droppers, is that you can just stick it in the hair anywhere and just release. Stick it in the hair anywhere. So your hair can be in 2 little puffs like my hair is, or 2 little buns. I guess they're kind of like 2 buns like my hair is. Or they can be in braids and you can drop them through the rows. Your hair could be down. Your hair can be in a straight style and you can just still go around your edges, go here, and all the way through your hair, because this can reach your scalp without a comb. Unlike that grease, which is heavy and thick, you have to apply it directly to your scalp. With this, you can just put the droplet down into your hair, squeeze, release the oil, and what I tend to do is to stimulate blood flow like this. So once I put the droplets in, I go and I massage my hair like that, and your hair tingles, or your scalp tingles. And with both products, they stimulate hair growth because obviously they have the extracts and the oils necessary to do so, like peppermint oil and peppermint oil here, rosemary oil, menthol, and things like that, that stimulates hair growth because it stimulates blood flow to the follicles. And so they both have that tingling effect, which is good. So they're both good. It just depends on what you yourself can handle. I can't handle a heavy grease. Some people's hair soak up oil so quick that it's almost like they didn't even apply it, like my friend. So that's why it's used. I didn't use this much. I only used the Virgin Hair Fertilizer Conditioning Cream for maybe 2 to maybe 3 applications, and I couldn't handle it. I had to wash my hair the second day. The second day of having this in my head, I had to wash my hair. And because I spent my good money on it, I didn't want it to go to waste, so I gave it to my roommate / long-term friend, and she loved it. She has really thick, condensely packed hair, and so her hair needed something to tame it, to lay it down, to do the right things, and this was it. This, she wouldn't be able to do this. I mean, she could, but she'd probably go through one bottle in like 2 months because her hair soaks it up. It's so densely compact. I don't think she would be successful with this, unlike I am very successful with this. And so that's the comparison between the two. I don't really see too many reviews on the Virgin Hair Fertilizer Oil, but I know a few people who use this. Not personally, like I've seen people pick it up in a beauty supply store, so I know it's being used, but just not by YouTubers, so I never get to see like what their results are. But I believe that it does stimulate hair growth. It definitely promotes blood flow to the scalp. So, I mean, what else is it supposed to do? I feel like that's what it's supposed to do. Besides this one conditions, it says it conditions the scalp and makes it like nourished and moisturized, but so does the oil. Oil moisturizes scalp. And so I feel like they do the same thing, but the application is different, and the needs of the individual persons, because some people need a heavier product and some people need a lighter product. And that's why I came on today to show you the two products. And so for those people who weren't successful with this, like I was not successful with this, they know that they have another option. They can just find it either on online, or they eBay, Amazon, or maybe the Roots Naturelle. I think maybe they have a website. You can buy it straight from them. But at your local beauty supply. So that's pretty much all I want to say about these two products. It's just a product comparison and like what it's used for. And they're both very efficient in what they do. So there you go.